One of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Fenway Park in Boston. This could be termed a bit of a monster showdown in the Fenway Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Great. So let's go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He's got him in the flat. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Finds his man, it's Robinson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open.
There's some room. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Running inside, it's Morrill. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throwing Reed. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. On the move, it's Morrill. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Reed. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Morrill. Picks up the 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes down the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown Aggies. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Singleton. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
To the air, it's Daniels. Snags it over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. And send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And the QB finds this guy again for the second time on this drive. Nice job creating explosive plays, finding the speed, finding the matchup, and now this offense is in a good position to go down and get some points.
And the Seminoles are threatening on first and goal. Gonna run it. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Coming out with it, it's Morrow. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Reed. That's caught. It's Riley. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Texas A&M going up tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Reed. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo! He just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage. An opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The toss to the right. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Knowles! Rolled his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the wideout. Here's Reed to throw. Got a man, it's Horton. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Throwing Reed. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Fires to the right. Got his man. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morrow. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Reed. Snagged on the outside. It's Horton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed on target. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the...
Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Right on target this time. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Reed. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Riles. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe a crease. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. He gets a hand on it. Defense has it.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, getting the block.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Reed to throw. Bringing the heat. Right on the money.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Reed. Fires to the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Texas A&M going quickly.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and trying
to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Reed to throw for it on 4th. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Maybe some room. Continues to fight for yards. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Noles will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. And they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Motion from the wideout. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Defense might bring the house here. Under fire. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
The number 1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Fires left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route.
Return.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the single back. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Prime inside the 10. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Got room at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. The defense will use a timeout and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
That's caught. It's Horton. Still on his feet. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Throwing, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Florida State.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Looking back on it, this game